Hi, I'm Shannon Evers, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how tobacco can affect your body inside and out. Just to start, I'm going to tell you a couple of statistics that I found very intriguing. Now, every year, smoking cigarettes kills more than AIDS, alcohol, drug abuse, murder, suicides, car crashes, fires, all mashed into one. That's crazy. And even throughout all the nations, smoking results in more than 5 million years of potential life lost each year. And even approximately 80% people, adult smokers, started smoking before the age 18. Today, every day, nearly 3,000 people under the age 18 start smoking regularly. Just those three little facts really got my mind to think more of how tobacco can really affect you for the worst. Now, let's move on to the aspect of how it affects your body. To start, I'm going to talk about the brain. So, nicotine is the drug that makes tobacco actually addictive. It makes people wanting to keep buying and to keep smoking. When it goes to your brain, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel calm and relaxed, and it relieves the stress that you have. That's why a majority of the people enjoy to smoke. However, after you smoke, you'll realize that you're moody, you're anxious, nervous, and ultimately depressed. And using tobacco can also cause major headaches, and some dizziness can occur as well. Next is the mouth. When you smoke a cigarette, the mouth, that is the first contact that you make with tobacco. Now, smoking cigarettes can stain your teeth, cause bad breath, and also ruin some of your taste buds. I have a picture that I'd like to share with you of how to show you how bad it could actually get. So here is a picture of a smoker's teeth. You can see the irritation of the gum line, some plaque and tartar buildup, and also the staining causing the teeth to appear yellow. It doesn't look healthy. And the enamel definitely has been weakened by just smoking cigarettes. Now, this is what a healthy person's smile looks like. No irritation, everything is pink, looking healthy, teeth are white, no plaque or tartar buildup or anything like that. The comparison is insane. Moving on, let's talk about the heart. Smoking can actually increase your blood pressure and your heart rate. So when you're being active, your heart will actually have to keep up and push harder to be at the same level with other average people who don't smoke. Majority of the time when you're exercising and you are a smoker, you'll realize that you have shortness of breath and you think in your head that you can't finish the workout that you just started. You become very winded in a short period of time compared to the average person who doesn't smoke. The next thing is lungs. Now, smokers have trouble breathing because it damages the lungs, but for people who have asthma and they already can't breathe as well on their own, smoking causes very frequent and serious attacks. Cigarettes also cause a lot of coughing with phlegm, but when I say phlegm, I don't mean sinus infection phlegm or just the common flu. I mean like brownish black phlegm, and that occurs a lot with people who have smoked for a long time. And I also have some pictures to share with you on the lungs. So here is an active pack a day smoker's lungs. You can see that it is black, doesn't seem to be getting some oxygen. And now here is a picture of a person who did smoke but has quit and it has been 90 days since they have last smoked or used any form of tobacco. This is what their lungs look like. They look healthy and fresh, and they're basically in the healing process. Now, what I find very interesting is that even when, say you do smoke, you are an average smoker, even when you stop, your lungs immediately start to heal. They react so quickly onto just you stopping and quitting. However, even though that is amazing in itself, if you are a smoker and you do quit and your lungs do start to heal, they will never go back to what they originally were before you smoked. Another picture of the lungs that I have is a real life picture, real live lungs. So this is what the lungs look like. This is what is actually inside your body. When you smoke, your lungs get very black. You can tell that the pink has lost its color, and also that there's not as much plumpness in the actual lung. Less oxygen flow or things like that occur. Now, here is what a healthy person's lung looks like. Very red and pink, full of oxygen and blood flow. You can see all the plumpness is all in the right places. It's crazy, right? This is how we compare. Moving on, I'm going to be talking about the skin. Now, smoking tobacco can very much make your skin appear and turn out unhealthy, causes yellow skin and dryness, and a lot of wrinkles. Even the stench from just one cigarette can stick to your clothes, skin, and also in your house. Now, I know I talked about the heart. That's the biggest muscle in your body, but it also affects all of the other muscles throughout the body. There's a lot of less blood and oxygen flow to your muscles, which causes them to hurt while exercising or doing any physical activity. Which, when I researched this, I started to realize that my mom went through this problem. My mom she recently just quit smoking, but before she was smoking for probably about over 20 years, and when we would work out together, I always could tell that she was breathing really heavy and overexerting herself with each exercise, trying to get the correct form and whatnot. And now it makes sense. And when I ask about it now, she tells me that, her muscles were actually aching and she felt shortness of breath, and her mindset even changed. And she explained that right when she started the workout, her mind would tell her, you can't finish it. And I just find that to be so insane. The last picture that I have that I wanted to share with you is a lady named Terry. She's 51. She's probably smoked for maybe 5 years. You may recognize her. She comes on commercials. She gives tips on how to prevent people from smoking, or to help people who do smoke quit. This is her right here. As you can see, smoking has very much affected her for the worst. And you can also tell that she holds her thumb to her throat. Now that is she definitely had the procedure called laryngectomy, which is where they actually surgically remove your voice box. She probably has gone through so much harmful things that only tobacco and smoking cigarettes has brought to her. She now realizes how bad it affected her and how bad it ultimately affected her whole entire life. Just in her commercial, she explains to people how she goes about her everyday life, how she does simple tasks and what she needs to remember on how to do things. It's very sad. So if you are a smoker, I highly recommend that you do some research, and you'll find some crazy things that will probably change your mindset on how you think about smoking and how it affects you, and I think it will really help you. So thank you for listening.